Hey YouTube, it's Mr. Railroad Runner. I'm going to try to start doing these layout updates. So I just figured I'd come in here and do it now. On the floor currently, but I'm getting a layout some point here soon. First off, my last video was converting him to sound, and I'll do shot of him just idling in a minute here so you can hear how it sounds. But I'll give you a slight tour. The engine on the far loop, or inner loop, isn't mine. That one's a friend's. It's a UP. That one's a UP. But I modeled BNSF. So this is my -9 BNSF 617. Well, my dad's. It has DCC, doesn't have sound, and it runs pretty well. I run KD couplers and metal wheels as much as I can. And over there I have a Lens digital command control system. I also have the older Atlas system, so I can use Atlas parts like the Atlas remote I'm using currently. Yeah. So this is the first part. I'll get back to you in a bit. Okay, this is the second part of the video that I said was coming. Here is the idling 963, I do believe. Yep, it's a BNSF Heritage 1. It's got DCC and sound. I use QSI decoders for this kind of thing because they can be reprogrammed with sounds from the QSI website. So here she is. This was what she sounds like. This is how the result sound from the sound video I put up on YouTube should sound like. It is a really nice engine, and it's really a pleasure to run in here. This is the cabinet where I keep my trains. In the background here you can see two B&O RDCs. Over here I got Amtrak Genesis. Now the real thing, the cool thing, as I've seen the actual 102, which is the number of that engine. Over there you see my first HO scale train. It's an Athearn Blue Box U22B. It runs really well. You've got to give it new couplers, and then it should be able to run again. Just got to redo a bit of motor work too. It may eventually get DCC. In the shelf below is where I keep my various freight cars of the shorter length, such as, 20-foot box cars and reefers and hoppers. Below that, even, is where I keep my long cars, such as, the 3 passenger cars you see in there, which are Denver and Rio Grande ski train cars. They're Athearn Blue Box and run pretty well. Panning over here, just going to pan to the left here, this is where I keep all my workbench stuff. And then we have my workbench. This is where I shoot videos and where the -9 film was taken. You'll notice that I have boxes on the wall. The only reason for that is an interesting background. This is a diorama I built for Cub Scouts a while back. It showcases most of the scales that I own. The top is G gauge. Next down we have O gauge. Below that will be L gauge, aka Lego. Below that will be, or is, HO. This rock wall that you see are made out of shale that I've gathered from bluestone from my backyard.